Time in Toronto this morning, Prime Minister Carney and his cabinet will start 2 days of meetings ahead of the fall sitting of Parliament. It's being called a cabinet planning forum. The ministers are expected to spend most of their time discussing U.S. President Donald Trump's trade war. CTV's Judy Trinh is standing by in Toronto with more for us. Good morning, Judy. What is the focus of this cabinet planning forum?
Good morning, Renee. Well, it begins with the change of name. Under the Prime Minister Carney, this is no longer a cabinet retreat. It is a cabinet planning forum. And but the priorities are the same as it has always been. It is in regards to dealing with the trade war with the U.S., building a more resilient economy, diversifying the economy, as well as building up defense, the defense sector, as well as building more affordable homes. But Renee, I have to tell you that there is one line in the news release that jumped out at me about what the discussions will center on. We will hear them talk about major projects. It's expected that they will debate which ones should be announced. We are expecting something to be announced early, either in the parliamentary session or before it begins. But the line that jumped out for me in the news release was about retooling and diversifying, helping companies diversify that have been impacted by the trade war. That word retooling, what does it mean for the auto sector? Up until now, the Carney government has been very vocal about fighting for auto sector jobs. But the use of that word retooling, does it mean that they are looking at contingency plans, somehow switching over auto manufacturing to other types of manufacturing? So that is something that we are going to be looking for, something that we will ask the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister walked into this cabinet forum planning meeting, this building, this hotel behind me, about 5 minutes ago, and he is expected to give a news media availability at the bottom of the hour. Renee.
And how is Poilievre's return to Parliament going to impact this fall session, Judy?
Well, Renee, you heard a little bit from Mr. Poilievre at that news conference he just gave. He is by far the best debater in the House, and his presence has been missed in the sense that Prime Minister Carney was not challenged during question period as much as he could be. Now that he is back, you should expect perhaps a change in tenor. You should expect perhaps a more combative parliamentary session. We know that this government has not passed a budget in well over a year. It was supposed to hand over a fall economic statement, but that didn't happen, and that triggered the leadership process, which led to Mr. Carney becoming Prime Minister. So this is going to be Mr. Carney dealing with a seasoned opponent inside the House of Commons. We are going to expect that the government will be challenged on its financial plan. We know that Pierre Poilievre has gone very hard against Carney's policy of elbows up, and it does not show that we have been elbows up in regards to this U.S. trade war. We have now basically removed tariffs against the U.S., despite calls from, for example, the steel industry to add more tariffs. So what is this type of approach will be put to the test by Mr. Poilievre in the House of Commons. Renee.
All right, CTV's Judy Trinh reporting for us in Toronto. Thanks for this, Judy.